Back to Doxida. I am Sam, and today we are going to be continuing on our Let Us Have a Look at game series, where we just pay a visit to some of the lesser known indie games and maybe take a look at them and, you know, show off a few features. This is Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. This is a action adventure game, heavily set in, you know, first person, very story driven. It has won multiple awards, and it was free last month in the PlayStation Store, so I'm happy to get on with it. I don't know much about the game's story-wise. I believe it's something to do with spirits, or something to do with... It's something, anyway. I don't know. It's something to do with, like, a ball of light. I don't exactly know. This is a PlayStation exclusive game, only being on the PlayStation and Windows. Should be graphically, you know, very graphically decent. It was released, I believe, last year, I think. And yeah, maybe no, it might have been more than a year ago. But since then it has. Oh.
I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Wait, are we in the actual game? Oh, we are actually in the game. Yeah, that is actually stunning, to say the very least. Well, that just proves my point that, you know, it is a very artist game. You could even tell before that with, you know, the white and black paint. They did take the time in the graphics, and it does generally show off. It's only be a half an hour video, I think. Just because it is, since it's a very story-driven game, I don't want to spoil too much, but let's just take a quick look around. Oh, let's go on the bike now. I don't think we can go on the bike. Can we go on the bike? No, I didn't think we could. Let me just see. There's no jump functions, there's no run functions. It's just a very lovely walking simulator. Got some cool magazines and a turkey. We got a bit of a map. You are here. Obviously, there's the observation, which is quite cool. It's just good to see the actual map of where we're going to be going. We'll be presumably going straight down to Tipworth Forest. Potentially this is a place in real life. We'll pick up the phone. There's a phone. Oh. What's this?
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I am able. If I'm right, we should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley. The event has left markers. We don't understand it yet, but we're going to keep working to try and understand it. You can use them to find what you're looking for. The answers, they're all here. The answers are in the light.
Interesting mention of some sort of event that went on, and some sort of answers in the light. I believe that was what we've just inserted potentially. Is a, I believe where's the phone? There's a phone, and it's kind of annoying. Anyway, let's see. Oh, I believe that's the observation.
6, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 7, 2, 5, 1, 6.
That's potentially a code. I don't know whether I should write that down. I think it's 16151427. Is there... oh, just lights. Is there a potentially... no, there is not a way. There is a crowbar. Let me just check. Is there any way to... oh, what? The controller just shook. No, so off we go. Obviously, I presume the event is something to do with a rapture. There is a phone going off, but I don't know where. It's weird. You can hear some ringing, and I presume I'm not the only one who can hear ringing. Else I am absolutely terrified if I am. Obviously, got a van. Cool van. We should keep following the path. Very, very good audio so far. I'm liking, you know, it definitely, there's some good voice acting in it so far I've seen. We can't get in there. There's a brick. Do we need to break it potentially? Oh. What? What is this? What's... turn the pad, what? Oh, okay. I genuinely didn't know stuff.
To do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs. Happy? Now piss off.
Arsehole.
That was unnecessary. Just because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Kate, can we just talk about this?
Steven, I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you.
Oh.
You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. Come on, let's get started.
Obviously the visuals look really brilliant, even down to, what is this? What is... I didn't actually notice that when I was like spinning the controller. I was like, what? But we can see some sort of contention between them two. And definitely a contention between the cleaner and... I don't think the cleaner really matters, but obviously that they were just discussing how we get into the observatory. Also some mention of Kate and Steven. Could be reoccurring characters potentially. But we'll hopefully see. Oh, yeah, I do like the orange orange blobs, we'll call them. What is it? What's this location called? Haverton Road. Okay. It seems very countryside-ish, which is cool. I like, you know, the lovely flowers, the lovely aspects of nature. They've got that right on, which, you know, kind of makes it look cool. Look quite... It does generally look quite modern, you know, quite British as well, with the the... Oh. I say British, but Yorton... Oh, let's check the telephone. I presume that was the phone that was ringing. We got some books. A bag just left with some tin cans. Don't know why they were left.
Who's that? Hello?
Ah.
Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger. I'm going to call Clive back, and I'm going to force him to order the strike. I just don't see what other choice we have. God knows
Hello,
if
can you hear me? We need help.
Who are you? Jesus, get off the phone! Get off the phone! It's in the phone! It's in the phone.
It's in the phones. Oh, very on me. What does that even mean? Obviously that was Stephen. Kate was Kate the one we heard before that told us the answers are in the light? That could have potentially been her. We'll continue on. Obviously there is definitely something going on. Potentially they keep mentioning the observatory. So we could potentially have to track back and go to the observatory. Oh. Oh. Wait, where should this be going? Okay.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You haven't.
Oh, sorry. Bright, very bright.
Look at the figures, tighten up the data, and resubmit. Your core idea is sound, you just got the number slightly wrong.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you. I think you are a brilliant man, Dr. Appleton. Listen. I'm here, right? We're together, you and me. The alignment event tomorrow. It's yours, okay? You saw the opportunity, you ran the numbers. Even if they can't see it. I'm proud of you.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Steven.
Huh?
Look on the bright side. Around here, you're a hero. Prodigal son returns, right? I'm surprised they haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
Oh, you can laugh all you want. But I'll bet the parish council will have a subcommittee working on that right now.
Mention of Stephen's backstory, he does seem generally important, as we've seen multiple times. Is there any... Say no to... Ballast extortion, tried register. Everson is welcome, okay. There's not much. I was just thinking, is there any way? We are in Yorton. I'll believe we're walking up to Tipworth Forest. And this is called Shropshire County. And there's also this little... Tim is a massive knobhead. Okay. Poor Tim. Off we go. The stars at night are lovely. In business as soon as we're up. George, Helen and Dave's. Oh! Okay, we're gonna try to break in and enter. Obviously a thing to note is completely empty. We will walk over to see if there's any dialogue. Let me just check in the pub to see if there's any clues to what has happened. Curry and a pint, only £2. Local fish and chips, very decent prices. Is there anything in the back room? No? Just voices? Come here. Yeah, I keep hearing the, I know it sounds insane what I'm about to say, but there's definitely a repeated notion of 1-7, 1-5 and 1-4 and then 2-7, I believe. There's definitely a code repetition going on here. Can we go in any of the houses? Because this is, of course, the first house. Obviously, we're not gonna... Oh. Quarantine? Quarantine? No. Oh, no. No, there is a quarantine going on. Something definitely has happened. It does leave questions that are unanswered. Let's see if we can find the spirit. I believe it was over here. They do move, however, so watch me spend like half an hour trying to... Oh. Hello? Is anyone home? I don't think anyone's home anyway. Say no to this Valis extension. Is a 17th tower really necessary to registration? A 17th tower? Is that a 17th? Oh. There we go. What's this? Where have you gone? There we go. Is there any way to... I don't see if there's any way to activate it. Let's see if we can get it at a different angle. No. I'm wiggling my pad around and it's just not doing anything, okay? Let's investigate the house. See if there's any other clues.
Hello?
Oh, what? What?
Hello?
What? Oh.
Oh, Amanda, I thought you'd left town.
We tried. We did try. But they've closed all the roads and you can't get through. And then Georgie and Ben said they had headaches. And then they started bleeding. And...
Oh.
It was horrible. They were so scared. So Neil turned the car around and we saw the house was open. And I know we shouldn't have, but we just came in to clean up the kids. And then Neil and I started bleeding as well. And it is all over my blouse. Everyone was so tired.
It's all right, Amanda. Everything will be all right. Just try and calm down and tell me where Neil and the children are.
They're upstairs. They were tired and Neil said they could take a nap in the bed. And we thought Barbara wouldn't mind as they're only children. And I was so tired, so Neil took them up. He took them upstairs to tuck them in.
And?
That was 6 hours ago.
Oh.
Never came back down. Just be too frightened to go and look.
Why don't we go and look together? I can hold your hand if you like.
Yeah. I think I could manage that, yes. Please help me.
Of course I'll help you. Neil?
This isn't gonna end
Neil,
well.
are you there?
Neil? Hello? We'll check this room. No, no, locked. Is this locked as well? Yeah. Well, it's clear to me. We're gonna have to check in here, see. More blood. There's obviously a lot of tissues. There is no sign of any children. Nope, spirit outside. Which is actually quite scary, to be honest. What does that even mean? I have yet to put it all together. Missing children. Neil. What does it properly mean? Oh. Obviously we allowed back door as well. There's not much outside. Can we continue on with our adventure then? There's definitely something that causes rapid bleeding. Oh no, we can't fit through there. And some sort of, it must be some sort of disease or contamination as we've seen. Yorton, yeah, so this is obviously Yorton. I forget the county name, but I presume this is in Wales. Sounds Welsh. Well, no, it's not got Welsh writing. There we go. Yes. Oh.
What are you doing? I saw you doing that.
Stay away from me. Don't come near me.
This is people's property. You're scaring them.
It's all over the village. It's got into everything. It's so fast.
What are you talking about?
It's traveling down the wires.
Dear God, man, you've lost your mind. Where is Kate? What have you done with her?
Don't you understand? It's breaching the quarantine and adapting.
Give me that bloody can. Hand it over, Appleton.
Look, get off. No, Sam, stop it.
You weedy little shit. Give
It's
me the
mine.
Can. Give me the
Stop
can.
it. I need it.
Grow up!
Oh, God, no. It's starting to manifest itself everywhere.
Stephen, come back.
Oh, Christ.
Obviously, something. It's something. It's potentially the spirits. I mean, as you've just seen, the spirit did kind of go in this shape. I don't understand. There is definitely something going on. We will continue on. I believe that to all be closed because of contamination purposes. Wouldn't be anything around there, would there? I don't believe. And just look how pretty it is as well. It definitely is graphically stunning. So if there's any, you know, there's a powerful story, there's some sort of powerful story, let's check in here. There must be something in here, for them to put it so far away. Yeah, there must be. Oh. I can hear a spirit somewhere. Ah, yeah. There we go. Let's see. Right. Let's just walk in the house. I believe the spirit might follow us. Oh. We got some kitchens, pots and pans. We're just gonna check all the other rooms before we quickly. No, and the back door there. Okay, let's keep going. Is there some sort of story? There we go.
The station? That's shut down too. So there's no way in or out of the valley. They're obviously serious about this flu thing.
Phil doesn't think it's flu at all. He said he's been practicing medicine for 30 years and he's seen plenty of flu, and he said this doesn't feel right at all.
Well, there's nothing of any use on the radio.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. Have you started?
Yes, but to be honest, there's not really that much to discuss. This quarantine is in place, there's roadblocks and everything. No one really seems to know anything, but people are definitely missing. More of them too, not just a couple of old biddies. No one's seen the Sullivans since yesterday, and the house is just sitting there unlocked.
I just got back from the farm. All of Frank's cows died in the night. He's devastated.
Poor man, hasn't he had enough for 1 year? First Mary and now this.
Well, if no one's coming in to sort this mess out, we're just going to have to do it ourselves. Barbara, get Phil to do a stock take on medication. Jeremy, put the word out for people to congregate at the village hall. It's best we get everyone in one place for the time being. Good. I'll organise supplies. We'll have a lot of hungry mouths to feed. There's plenty at the depot, but well, let's start with what's here in the village. I'll draw up a rota. Charlie, you help me with that?
Anything for you, Meg?
I'll head out to the valley and scoop up the isolated families and check in with Lizzie Graves at the camp. Has anyone seen or heard anything from Stephen Appleton or his wife?
There's clearly something going on. Kate's missing, whoever Kate is. Kate's married to Stephen, I presume. Everyone else, welcome to the village. Flu plus quarantine, what are they? They're not telling us. Call Meg or Bob's if you have any questions. It clearly is a close-knit country. Definitely a close-knit, you know, as most urban regions normally are, or you know, like there's not many people. But there's clearly something going on that can't be a flu, because even skilled practitioners or medicine doctors can't exactly identify it. It's manifesting itself. I can only imagine what it could be. But anyway, you do get the point. This is Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, a beautifully first-person created game and let's just play some hopscotch as well while we're talking. It is a beautifully created game, and I would recommend, and it's definitely story driven. I would recommend you check it out. If you can leave a like, comment, and subscribe, it would mean a lot. And I would generally recommend this game. Definitely, there's something going on, and it's probably going to be a powerful story. Thank you.